Mm.
So he got blind when he was 10. He had a some other illness in his one eye, and then he was able to see with the other eye. And then when he was 10 years old, he got into a fight with a little boy that I think they bullied him a lot because of his eye and what it looked like. And he got into a fight, and this boy punched him in the eye. So he lost the sight in his good eye. So he was blind for 60 years when he went to the training.
Mhm.
And I've actually got a video of him the first time he actually got it right. It was very emotional for him. Obviously, I think for all of us, it was a very emotional thing. So he was able to see on a piece of paper, he could see the white cup. So he had a teacup, and then he could tell us what the colors of the papers were. He could see the teacup. He could tell us, it's an A, it's an E. You could see the numbers. Um, so yeah, and I'm not sure. I did not keep track of Robert after that. I tried, but he didn't answer me. So I really wanted to know, did you practice? How's it going? But I couldn't reach him again. I don't know what happened to Robert. So he was very old by then. And then my experience, which we had in South Africa, where we sort of planned to have at each session, we have a blind person. So our first session was as Celeste is, I think, 24 or 25 years old. She got blind in an accident just after her 18th birthday. And she is actually one of my best students because she's still practicing. She's very, religious with it. And with Celeste, she can see the colors. So she can see colors at some stage during the training. She was also able to tell us, if you put a pack of playing cards, she could tell us that it's a red heart. She could see the red heart. Um, and then what I found is after about three colors, for her it was different. You have to bring it from the top down, over
Mhm.
her head sort of thing, and then she could pick up the color. But she would normally get about three or four immediately. She'll get them, and then she gets tired, and then she stops.
Yeah.
Then she can't see anymore. So when she's practiced the next day, she'll get the first three, and so she's doing that. Then the one I had in Montague in the Cape province was a 5-year-old. She also only have one eye, and the other eye that she's got is very, very bad. I think she's got like 10% vision in that eye.
Mhm.
And she was just a little she's a 5-year-old, so she didn't interact with us a lot. She spoke to her parents. She was very much kept to her own. So her parents sort of worked with her through us. And she was like, I think after about an hour, she was running after the ball, with her mask on. She would put her mask, and the dad would throw the ball. And this child was running all after this ball, all around it. And she didn't even find it, I don't know, strange or amazing. She's
Mhm.
just another day in her life. She just saw the ball and she was running after it. And then I had one in Fontaine, also in Cape Town. So his experience was totally different from the others. So he could never, during the training, see with these, like you see the physical stuff. With
Mhm.
him, it was immediately his intuition kicked in, his subconscious kicked in. I don't know what it is. But
Yeah.
if you put the playing card on the table face down, obviously he can't see it. We were also training intuition, and it was during the intuition training that kicked in. So if I put the card face down on the table, immediately he would know what it was. And he would also, three in a row, he'll tell us, okay, and he was spot on every time. And if you ask him, he says he's never experienced anything like it, but it flashes in front of him. So it's not
Wow.
that he could see it, it's just
Right.
that if you put it down, the moment you put it down, it flashes in front of his eyes more like like a thought or whatever you can call it.
Right.
It's just a knowing.
Right.
And he was also actually able to see two words where his wife took the words and we were playing outside with the other people. I like to do this training outside. And he was lying on his back, and she just took a laminated word and put it on his forehead, when he was lying on his back. And he was able to immediately know what the word is. And he also got the next one. So with him, it was totally different. But I have found that even with seeing people, they fall into two groups. You get most, I would say 80% people that are able to physically see the subject or the whatever you show them. The other 20% are not able to see it, but they know what it is. They know what the word is. They know what the picture is.